Welcome back. It's still the R2 TV Breakfast Show, and you just saw one of Nigeria's best and foremost dancers. If I start to talk, if I should go through what she has done, we will not leave here. I mean, you need to see where she has been, what she has done, what she has won. I mean, all through the years, we have... it's massive. I mean, all through, right from time. Very, 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 very massive. We have Ukalina in the house. It's great to have you. You are welcome. Well, you know, I was expecting, I don't know where your forte is now because you are like an all-round. I was expecting some Latin ballroom dancing because I would say that maybe that's where I get to see you the most, you know, and all of that. But then you're about versatile. You do almost anything. And we see dancers specialize. We see dancers. How does it, being a versatile dancer, does it in any way affect each different genre? Like, do you feel like, I feel like some people feel that, look, if you are specialized as a hip-hop dancer, you should just face hip-hop and then not do any other things. What are the benefits of being versatile?
Okay, first of all, I'd like to say I'm a performer by nature. And if you want to be a total artist or a total performer, you have to be able to do everything. That's a fact.
Really?
And what we miss out is training your body to be the perfect dance body. It's not about, oh, I'm a hip-hop dancer, or I'm a ballet dancer, or I'm a Latin and ballroom dancer. The fact is you have to train. If you're a performer, you have to train yourself to be, train your body to be a dance body, meaning they can throw anything at you and you deliver.
Anything.
That's a true performer.
Anything. Yes. You know, I would take your words for it because now you've been a judge on Maltina Dance, or you actually won the competition.
Yeah, I did.
Let's go back there because that is one very, very tough competition. How was it getting into there with your family? By that time, it's not like now. There's a lot of scam. I do you carry somebody. I've seen people's dance crew. They'll say, "Now, uncle."
Yes.
You actually were there with your family.
Yeah, I did.
How was it going there, being the shining light all through from audition till you won, and you actually had your family there, your mom and everything? How was it going through that competition?
Okay, it was a huge challenge for me because the first time Maltina came, and that was in 2007. I was in my final year. So I'm like, oh my goodness, I want to go for this. I've been dancing all my life. Like, okay, why don't I try something on a bigger scale? Okay. And I was writing my final year exam, so I couldn't make it. But fortunately, my friend won. You know, when he won, he was like, girl, how far now? The next year, because that was 2008, he was like, how far now? Go now. A guy won this year. A girl will probably win it. And his mom was like, yes. She called me my baby. She was like, my baby, go now. I thought about it and I decided to try. His elder brother, who happens to be my best friend, like, go and register. I kept dragging my feet, but at the end of the day, I did. They made me do it. Okay, fast forward, getting my dad to go for this competition because my mom was sold out already. My mom is my #1 fan.
Hey,
I will never stop saying that because she's always been supportive from day one. She said to me, don't worry, we'll find a way to get your dad. And she spoke to my uncle, and that uncle, my dad, if he's, excuse me, if he talks to my dad will listen. So he said to my dad, we were just talking randomly, and he brought a newspaper. I think it was on a newspaper, and he was showing my dad, and he said to my dad, why don't you go, your daughter can dance. I heard she can dance. Maybe we should go for this now. You win. You know, my dad was like, what? So he just psyched my dad, and my dad said, okay. And he called me, can you dance? Can you go for this? Not that my dad doesn't know, but like, don't do that. He's just be a lawyer for me, you know. And I told him, yes, Daddy, I've already gone for the audition. This is what I want. I want a generator. And he was like, are you serious? That means you can win this kind of money. Okay, now let's go. So that was it for me, for my dad. That was the only way I could persuade my dad. I couldn't go by myself. You know, that's how my dad went with me. It wasn't a smooth journey, but my dad stood. You know, he stayed. He wanted to go for 1 week. My dad said to me, I'll stay only 1 week and I'll go back home. I was like, God, okay, Sha, just come. And when he got there, he saw the whole thing. We were bonding because, you know, we had time for each other and everything. And he was like, I want to stay. I was so excited. And he kept encouraging me all the times where I was broken, you know, I felt bad. I wasn't put up for eviction for once.
Wow.
But my dad kept, you know, there are times, you know, you feel like you're not doing enough. You know, people will be telling you on the side, put more effort. This person is doing better than you. Too many side talks. My dad would be like, concentrate. Don't listen to anyone. If God has willed this for you, you win it.
I'm sure, Miles, you are hearing that also. No, that's just something for someone here because he understands plenty side talk. It's everywhere. It's not even dance. But what did you win? What did you win?
I won 2.5 million naira and an SUV worth 6.8 million naira.
Talk to me about daddy's reaction when you won.
Oh, if you see the picture, my dad won. He was screaming. I was crying, you know, because it was emotional. I didn't believe it. Not that I didn't, I believed it, but then, you know, on the finale, we had a big problem. I was so scared. My brother forgot his costume. We're like scattered, and we're just jumping on stage like that. So I just said to myself, you know what, this is a mess. Wow. I don't think I'm going to win this.
Wow.
So before they called the results, I was absent-minded. So when my dad was jumping and my mom was screaming and my brother and everything, they were dancing, I just turned and looked at them. I'm like, why are you?
Oh, really?
I was lost. You know, I was like, why are you guys jumping? And my brother said, we won. I just started crying.
Oh, God.
I just started crying.
Whoa, whoa.
It was, because funny enough, I always say this, before I went for the competition, I was preparing for it. And my elder sister said to me, you need to pray and be sure what you're going there for. You know, and I said to God, I'm going there for, I want to be exposed. I want to learn something. You know, I want to grow. I want to go beyond just performing. I was a performer. I was performing everywhere, you know, but I wanted more. You know, it's always been my dream to become a professional dancer. And in Nigeria, we didn't have that. So I said, you know what, let me pray. And I saw myself crying and getting the gift, something. They gave me a gift.
Wow.
So on that day when I was crying, it was like deja vu. This has happened before.
Wow.
So I was like, God, thank you. It was a miracle for me. So I'm really grateful.
Okay, so you said something about wanting more, wanting exposure and a lot of that. What are the things that you've learned or what are the things that you're now exposed to since winning the competition?
Okay, when I won, I joined Society for the Performing Arts in Nigeria, of which I happen to be the current head of presentation in schools in SPAN. I wanted to learn the basics. I wanted to get the foundational training. Now, my dream was, if I become this, I want to give back because, I mean, I didn't have the opportunity. And I'm pretty sure there were lots of children or girls like me who had that dream, but no way to achieve it. And so they delved into something else. I wanted to become a presenter. I wanted to become a dancer. I wanted to become a model. I wanted to do so many things. I was rapping at that time. I was into everything. In my head, I was scattered. But, you know, I saw the opportunity for dance, and I said, I'm going to grab this. And then I will throw everything into it. Now, I've been opportune to meet dancers outside, people who I adore, people who I watch on YouTube, people who I'm like, I want to meet them one day, I want to learn. And I learn from them, and they train me, and I'm like, wow. There's so many things I didn't know, now I know. So I can actually pick up someone and mentor the person and coach you and teach you and train you to become who you want to be because of that exposure. Now, not just about dancing, but character-wise, how to become a dance studio owner, how to handle things, how to run a show, how to do so many things. You get to learn all that. If you know, if you push to learn more, not just about dancing and jumping. The truth is, I won't be dancing forever on stage. So there has to be much more. There's the business part of it. There's the being the coach part of it. There's so many things in dance you can become, not just performing or not just teaching or instructing or choreographing. There's so much more to dance. So that's what I've been exposed to.
Okay, so about teaching and mentoring people, what are the things you look out for before you go out there to pick any random girl, any girl to be a dancer, there must be something about the girl. There must be something that should stand out, that should make you know, okay, this girl is worth mentoring, this girl is worth my time. What are the things you look out for? Yes. Okay, everyone can act hungry, let me use that word. Everyone can sing and say, oh, I want to be a dancer. But what are the things you look out for? Let's assume that this is a stage and all the girls are gathered here and they begin to dance. What are the things that make you pick out the ladies that you end up mentoring and teaching?
Okay, for me, it's something invisible. Now, most people, when I watch people dance, there's something they do they don't even understand. Like when I dance, I don't know that I'm so excited or I'm smiling a lot. I'm so happy, I'm lost. You know, people look at me and adore me and like, I love the way you dance. You just seem like you're out of this world. How do you do it? I don't know. That part I don't notice, but I just do it. So now I watch someone dancing, I'm seeing her passion, I'm seeing her like, okay, how did they do it? She's trying to figure out that thing of processing the moves, processing what you taught. You know, that moment for me is what I look out for. Now, I don't want people who I do, okay, do this, and they go, you know, like, they don't process anything. Sometimes we dancers, we forget that it's about the process. It's not about this. How did I do that? What did my shoulder do? Did I extend my elbow? Did I bend it? No. How did he get there? That hunger is in the eyes of some, you could tell in their eyes and how they do things. Now, in their consistency as well. You know, you can give in span, what we do is we train people for a year. Sometimes we recruit about 45 or 50 people, and at the end of that term, we have only 15.
Okay.
That stay to the end.
Yes. So out of all the 45 and 50, just those 15 were really, really hungry for that.
For it. Wow. Great one. Now, let's talk about the dance industry in Nigeria. Now, there's always been that, it's going to be this time, I'm going to blow it with this, You know, I don't think it's there yet. I don't know if you think so.
Yeah.
You know, what do you think about the dance industry? How do you think dance can contribute to entertainment generally? Because I feel that not many people really know the power of what dance can do.
Yeah.
So how do you think we can move the industry to the permanent site?
It starts with us. It starts with us as individuals. Why I say that is because before now, we've had, for example, a Kafi set the pace. She was one of those who pushed, and made dance like a commercial thing. Everyone wanted dance. You know, when they see Kafi everywhere, like, I want to be like her. Now we've had tons of people, even before Kafi, who are trained, who have gone abroad and become who we always dreamt of being, you know, and stuff like that. But, you know, then everyone was just doing individual things. It's just about me. Let me blow, let me blow, let me blow. We decided over time, we just looked at it like, oh, wait, come on, guys, dance is becoming something. Why don't we come together? Of course, there'll be fights, there'll be backstabbing, there'll be disagreement, which still exists in the industry.
Everywhere.
But one thing I am happy about is we're realizing that we need to come together to build it so we can become a stronger force. So now you find people collaborating, which never used to really happen because everybody's about self. Even though it still exists, but we have people now collaborating, coming together. Let's have a union. We have Guild of National Guild of dancers in Nigeria. Gone, sorry if I called it correctly, but there is Gone right now, trying to bring all the dancers together. Say, let's have an association. Let's have a voice. Let's deal with all the things we struggle with. People use us. You know, we have to be backup dancers. We have to be this. There's no credit whatsoever, and they pay us peanuts. And we're like, okay, let's fight this. Why do they get the bigger, you know, money and then we get peanuts? And then they call you for a video shoot and they keep you there from morning till night, and they pay you 10,000, they pay you 5,000, they pay you 4,000, some even 3, or maybe transportation fare. That is not fair. Who would ask his child or her child to go and become a dancer when they hear things like that? And the hazards and the stuff, the insecurity that, you know, how can you finish shoot? 2 a.m., you're a young girl, and you're asked to go home.
Okay.
Wow.
At 2 a.m.
Really sad.
Who does that? I mean, you won't do that to your sister or your daughter. So things like this, we need to fight for our rights. You know, you need to lodge us, keep us in a place that's safe, and the next day we go. But, you know, little things like that are things we want to talk about. I mean, when we tell people I'm a performer and they call you for a performance and they say, come and take 10,000 or 5,000. What? Do you know how much I spent to train? Do you know how many hours? Do you know how much I've injured my body and stuff to become who I am, for you to see what you love? Why don't you pay for their good services other than asking them, isn't dance just jump here, jump there? They say things like that. It hurts us. So we want to fight against that. Don't abuse us just because you think we're hungry to dance, we love to dance, and you can just call us, come and dance from Ikeja to Surulere or to Stadium on the road. And at the end of the day, after so many hours under the sun and rain and everything, you give me 5,000 naira. Wow. That's
really something. Okay. Final
things
words.
like that are things we're trying to sort out and say, okay, let's come together and fight so that we can become a stronger voice.
You know what? I'm looking forward to a time and we'll have
Yeah.
much more time on the show.
yeah,
We'll
me
arrange a better
too.
time and we'll have you and we'll have
about
your
this.
crew.
Wow.
We will perform and then
Yes.
we'll have more time to talk.
Yeah,
There's
me
so much
too.
you're talking. Okay, how do we hit you up on social media? Keep up to date with what you're doing. Just a sneak peek. What do we expect from you? What can we expect from you? Social media.
21st of October, be there at Muson Center. I'll be performing live. It's called Block 13. That's the Society for the Performing Arts. We have a show, so I'll be performing. I'll be playing lead, so come on, guys.
Cool.
And you can hit me up on Instagram at Chakra Pink. Chakra Pink.
Hey.
Funny name. Or same
Not
thing
funny
on
if you're an
Twitter.
anime fan. All right?
All right, so
Yeah,
that's my hand.
That's it. If you know Naruto, you know that you understand what
Don't tell
is
me you
chakra.
watch it too.
Jeez, are you not
Oh my
today?
goodness, we need to talk after
Not
this.
today. All right, it's been a wonderful show. Thank you so much, Ukalina. It's been
Thank
great having you on the show.
you.
It's still the breakfast show. When we get back, we've got the queen of glam, and she's looking lovely. I love her blazer, by the way. It's